Welcome. I'm Kimberly, and today is about letting love blossom. How you can meet someone both in the most unique ways, and also, of course, there's regular ways as well. And often they mix together. Now, I met my husband first in a dream. That was a somewhat unique way. But the dream itself wasn't all that unusual. He was just simply a guy that was walking around behind a computer. And that was it. And then I saw him a little while later, a guy walking around behind a computer. And I thought, I've seen him before. Only what was really very interesting about that is not only had I seen him before, I had a feeling, a tug within me that this was an important person, would be pretty important in my life. And so I did note that. I'm not the only one that has had interesting, unique ways of meeting someone that they would love to spend time with. There was a woman that I read a story about in May of 2021, who met her own husband in a dream. Only what actually happened in the physical world is that her company was sponsoring a charity golf event, one of the holes, and her future husband showed up in his capacity as the city mayor. First, though, it was in a dream.
I told him that I dreamed that we were just riding around in a black truck, listening to music, and it was raining, she said. She felt embarrassed that she had blurted out her dream to someone she barely knew. He was impressed that she shared her dream with him. And 2 years later, Kendra Morris and Randall Woofin were married. In Joseph Jaworski's book, Synchronicity, The Inner Path of Leadership, the author shares a story of how he met his wife. While he was about ready to catch a flight at the O'Hare International Airport, he had this strong urge to run after a woman named Mavis, it turned out, and he had just made eye contact with her. He knew that somehow it was really important that he meet her. Now, if it were not for her recent dream, she would have thought that it was unhinged, crazy to have some strange man running after her just as she was about ready to board a plane. However, her dream said that she was going to meet a man in an interesting way, and that he would become an important part of her life while she was on a business trip in Chicago. So she was disappointed when the man didn't seem to show up, didn't materialize, and yet there he was right in front of her. He told her that he had a strong sense that he knew her and asked for her phone number. If it were not for her dream, she would have said no. Instead, she gave him her phone number. And over time, they got to know each other and later were married.
These visions come to us from another part of our mind that is always speaking to us. And you can access that other mind too. First, make a choice that you want to create. You're going to create this relationship that you would love to have. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And what are you doing together? Then take that desire into your dreams and dreamlike spaces and imagine it to be. We have thousands upon thousands of bits of information that are coming to us all the time, every day, and we can't possibly pay attention to all of it.
A part of us is taking notice and recording these impressions, and then unfolding them in dreams, deja vu type experiences, and those internal nudges that you get during the day. Writing down and reflecting on your dreams can also be illuminating and helpful in working through your fears and in creating your desires.
Pay attention to these things, write them down. Rumi, the 13th century Persian philosopher, had a poem that is often used to extol the virtues of getting up early. Don't go back to sleep, he wrote. Is it about getting up early? Is it?
In Rumi's words, the breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the door sill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. This seems to me more about keeping the door between the worlds open, the dreaming and the waking, bringing them together, being open to the unique way your other mind your dreaming mind speaks to you is a place of rich ideas that can come to you.
Are there any actions that you can take from these impressions to help you meet someone, to help you meet that love of your life? Anything stands out? What seems obvious? To help create that internal atmosphere, I made up an audio that you can access in your dreams and dreamlike states before you go to sleep to help create that internal place. It's in the About section. You can sign up for it, or in comments. Also, please hit subscribe if you're interested in topics like these, because there are many more to come. I'm just getting started. Hope to see you the very next time, and wishing you a beautiful dream.